Hello, I'm Trudie Broekmann of Trudie Broekmann Attorneys in Cape Town, South Africa. I am a consumer attorney specializing in applying the Consumer Protection Act, and I'd like to make two big announcements and then share some further information with you with regard to Vacation Hub International and the various other companies that operate out of the same premises, with the same staff, and with a similar style of operating. I'm going to quickly give you the other names and I'll give them to you again, just so that you know what I'm talking about. The other company names are Nexus Group, My Travolution, SA Reignite Travel, Reliance Benefit Fund, Onyx Group, Meridian Fund, and then the latest launch is Go Ortus. So it's G-O and then O-R-T-U-S. So if you have, if you're a consumer and you've been caught in the net of a contract with one of these companies, you've come to a good place and you're in good company. We have a lot of clients who have been complaining to us about these various companies. The big announcements that I have is that we have done work for sufficient numbers of clients that we now have the documentation in place. We've done our research, we understand the contracts, we have our bearings with what's going on, and as a result we've been able to reduce our fees for cancelling your contract with one of these companies, VHI or any of these other sister companies that I've mentioned. We've reduced them by about 50%, and the fee now to cancel your contract is 3,105 Rand, and that will be applicable for 2021 and probably fairly deeply into 2022. We have a further charge if you would like to claim your money back from VHI or whichever the company is that you have contracted with. We refer the dispute with this company and claim your money back via the National Consumer Commission, and that's free of charge. It's a free service, but we need to just refer the matter for you, and our charge for that is 1,724 Rand. Once again, that's the fee for 2021 and some distance into 2022. We always adjust our fees once a year. The second big announcement is that there is an investigator at the National Consumer Commission who's already investigating VHI on behalf of 30 of our clients whom we have referred to the National Consumer Commission for investigation. The gentleman's name, the investigator, is Velapi Mabuza, and I've been in contact with him. We have been very grateful to chat to some whistleblowers who have provided us with very valuable insider information, which we are hoping to pass on to Mr. Mabuza to assist him in a successful investigation. The idea is that the investigation would lead to a referral very soon to the National Consumer Tribunal. The tribunal has the power to impose a R1 million fine on VHI, and also to order VHI to pay back all of the money that our clients have spent on VHI, from that initiation fee all the way through, if they were paying for several months as well. So that's the purpose of that exercise. The third bit of information that I just wanted to share with you was really the different company names. I'm going to run through them very quickly now again, and then explain a little bit about why our clients are so unhappy with VHI and its sister companies. So the VHI, you can almost just insert the other company names where you have where I've been speaking about VHI: SA Reignite Travel, Nexus Group, My Travolution, Go Ortus, the Reliance Benefit Fund, the Onyx Group, and Meridian, the Meridian Fund. All of those are part of the same group of companies. Why are consumers complaining so bitterly about their contract with these companies? Well, there seems to be a sort of a common thread as to what the clients are all complaining about. They say they have to pay a hefty initiation fee, and the amount seems to range very dramatically depending on I don't know what, depending on what the requirement is given to the particular consumer. There's always a lot of pressure. There's a hard sell. There's a lot of pressure to sign on the day of the presentation that's made to you as a consumer, and you're never allowed to sleep on it. You must sign now or never. So as a consumer attorney, I always warn you against things like that. You should be sleeping on it before you sign a major contract. Or any type of contract, really. Being placed under time pressure is inappropriate, and it breaches some of the provisions of the Consumer Protection Act. Often it seems that our clients have been asked not to sign a paper contract but to sign on a tablet, and then what they sign is actually a debit order instruction, and then that signature just gets placed onto a contract. Obviously all of that is completely illegal, and you should have the right to peruse the contract before, in other words, read the contract before you're forced to sign it. Then there's a reward program that promises the world. Sometimes they promise to take over your timeshare and rent that out for you or replace it. And then this reward program is supposed to pay you out as soon as you bring someone else in to sign on the dotted line as well. What we find is a modus operandi that where you never see the contract before you sign, and the details of the reward program seem to also not be explained to our clients. That's what they've been complaining about. There's a 120 months, in other words 10-year financial obligation that you're signing for when you sign up with VHI. That is not properly, our clients say that that's never properly explained to you beforehand when you're getting the presentation, so careful about that. Then they complain bitterly that at the presentation one thing was said. Once they look at the contract, once they receive it several weeks later, they see that what they've signed for is something actually completely different. So and then a lot of our clients have tried to cancel the contract in the 5 business day cooling off period, which applies in terms of the Consumer Protection Act, where there's been direct marketing of the contract to you, which is always the case. There are all kinds of fancy footwork tactics that are used by VHI and its sister companies to avoid cancelling within the 5 business day period. A lot of different tactics. Almost each client tells us of a different schlenter. So and then I understand that the latest is that now that COVID has hit, that they say as a result of COVID, the repayments of your initiation fee are going to take months and months and months. That's also completely illegal. So those are really the reasons that I'm here to warn you against signing up with VHI or any of the sister companies that I've mentioned. If you need legal assistance with extricating yourself from such a contract, feel free to contact us. Our contact details are on the internet. Our website is www.broekmann, BROEKMANN.co.za. Contact us and we can assist you at a now reduced charge. Thank you.